Icrom is a CDMO in the pharmaceutical industry. That's quite a crowded field these days. So can I ask you first what your USP is? How do you differentiate yourselves from the rest?
You're right, the CDMO landscape is very competitive at the moment, which is why differentiation is crucial. What sets Icrom apart is the span of our flexibility. So unlike many others, our flexibility isn't limited to a single aspect. It spans technologies, production scales, both GMP and non-GMP, and potency levels, including very complex and high-potent APIs. So flexibility not only applies to our hardware, so the diversified facilities, but also to our software, meaning our adaptability in project execution, timelines and resources allocation, which is a feature you never find in a large CDMO. Finally, all our GMP technologies and know-how are consolidated under one roof, so project execution is very much streamlined.
Icrom acquired Holodiag last year to strengthen solid-state and crystallization process capabilities. How strategic is this acquisition?
Yes, indeed, solid-state and crystallization are very strategic features for pharmaceutical development and API production. On one hand, crystallization supports efficient processes for production of APIs. But also, the solid state yields important consequences on the API features, like the IP, like the bioavailability. Then Holodiag plus Icrom combination yield very efficient services to our customers.
You are very active in high-potency APIs, including cytotoxins. Please can you elaborate on your capabilities in these fields and what you have added to it most recently? What do you regard as the key challenges and opportunities in that field?
Highly potent APIs have been a strategic focus for us for many years. That's why we made a significant investment to maintain and consolidate a leadership in this complex field. Icrom is among the few CDMOs in this market able to operate across OEB5 and OEB6 containment levels. We can do this both at the R&D level but also at the industrial scale. This allows us to safely manage a broad spectrum of very highly potent compounds, from early phase development through to advanced manufacturing. We've also developed synthetic and analytical know-how for the production of the linker payload conjugate to be used in ADC. You may understand that by mastering these high-tech synthetic platforms enable us to support the most demanding innovators in the industry, also ensuring safety and full regulatory compliance at every step.
Among your other recent investments has been a kilo-scale unit, which is now undergoing qualification and should receive approval next year. So what are its key capabilities, particularly for biotechs in clinical trials for HPAPIs, ADCs, and new modalities in general?
Our new kilo-scale HP unit is designed to meet strict containment needs for very highly potent APIs and ADC payloads. The unit ensures at the same time operator safety and product integrity for compounds with extremely low exposure limits while complying with GMP regulations. It can support a wide range of chemistries and scalable batch sizes, making it ideal for biotech clients with a need for complex molecules through clinical trials up to commercial scales.
Icrom has invested in an LDCO ED1 electron diffractometer, which is located at Holodiag's facilities and is the first to be installed in Europe. What is the significance of this? And why do you regard electron diffractometry as a game changer in drug development?
Diffraction techniques allow us to access molecular and crystal structure, which are extremely important information for the development. With the electron diffraction, we can access that starting from powder samples, and this technique is much faster than previous ones. So, electron diffraction can be used on powder samples, which are much easier to access and can be analyzed in a much faster way. So in that way, electron diffraction is really a game changer for our services.